Welcome to math class today. Today we're going to be looking at this sheet right here, and it's called Who is Closer to 1/2? This is going to be part of our fractions and decimals work, and today we're going to be making a number line. What you're going to need is a pencil, and you're going to need a 30 centimeter ruler as well. Hopefully you've got one of those. Let's get started. Okay, so you should be using a pencil. I'm going to be using a pen so it shows up on camera, and I've got my 30 centimeter ruler. We're actually going to be using the back part of this page, and the reason we're making this number line is so that we're able to better see the decimals and fractions connection. We're going to be creating a number line that's going to be approximately it's going to be exactly 20 centimeters long. And just a reminder that when we start measuring on a ruler like this, let's see if I can get this to show up on camera a little bit better, we always want to start measuring at the 0 line, which is right there, not at the edge of the ruler. We want to start right there. And so what I'm going to do is I'll put it down like this, and starting at this top corner here, make sure that my one line is there, and I want to go down to 20 centimeters over here, so that it all fits on this page really well. I'm going to move it down a little bit over here. I'll put a dot right here where the 0 line is, or the 0 spot is, and then I'll come down. Remember to hold your ruler down with your fingers and your thumb like this so it doesn't move around, and I'll put another little dash here at the 20. I'll make a line that goes straight from there to there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, every 2 centimeters, put a little bit of a dash. So I'll start at 0, 1, 2, dash, 3, 4, dash, 5, 6, dash, 7, 8, dash, 9, 10, dash, 11, 12, dash, 13, 14, dash, 15, 16, dash, 17, 18, dash. And now if I count these, I should have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have one line that has now been broken into tenths. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to label the fraction that this represents above the line, which is going to be on the right hand side here. So I'll do this first. This one is going to be making my line parallel to myself. I'll have 0 tenths. At this far end, I'm going to have 10 tenths. And what I can do now is I can put my denominator down for each one of these segments. And each of these lines represents one of 10 equal pieces. Want to make sure that it's nice and neat. If it can't be read by you, it can't be read by somebody else, and it'll be useless then. And now all I need to do is write down the numerator, which is going to be just counting up sequentially. 1, 2, 3, 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then underneath the number line, I'm actually going to show the decimal equivalent of each of these fractions here. So 0 tenths will look like 0 and 0 tenths, 0 and 1 tenth, 0 and 2 tenths. Make sure your decimal is actually down below at the bottom of the number. Don't let it start to drift in between. That means something completely different. This is going to be 0 and 3 tenths, 0 and 4 tenths, 0 and 5 tenths, 0 and 6 tenths, 0 and 7 tenths, 0 and 8 tenths, 0 and 9 tenths, and of course this is going to be 10 tenths, which is actually going to be one whole number. And that's how we're going to make our number line. Should look like this when you're done.